up to everyone, lovely family, lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and we do really appreciate your time for always staying here with us at Awini Unity platform. This video, we have a lot of update for you right here. The day before yesterday, 1st April, CAF Champions League matches took place. We're going to be sharing the result for you right here. Also, two countries from Africa, that is Nigeria and Algeria, confirm their upcoming FIFA international friendly matches game. We have the latest for you right here. Also, Cameroon and Kenya to replay the African Cup of Nations qualifier match that took place, I think, somewhere 2024, October, whereabout, and Cameroon won that game by 4-1. Luckily, that match is going to replay again. Why? Because we have a lot of update for you, the reason why that going to be happening. Also, South Africa, it's not going to be good news for South Africa, but it's going to be good news for probably Nigeria and Lesotho and a Group C teams. Why I'm saying so? South Africa used a player that they wasn't supposed to use him to play a game against Lesotho in Zimbabwe, and now the report reaching us right here. FIFA is set to deduct 3 points from South Africa and also deduct 3 goals from South Africa. We have all the latest right here for you. If today is your first time watching this video, and maybe probably you do not know what we normally talk about right here on this platform, just to remind you quick on that. This platform, we talk about only African football, African national teams, African club football, and African players all over the world. So if you are watching the platform and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and let us grow together as a one family right here. So now let's drive quick to the main details right here. We're starting from the countries that confirm. As we are going on, you can also see the CAF Champions League matches that took place last Tuesday. Okay, that is the result. Because of time, that is the result you are seeing on your screen. The CAF Champions League, Mamelodi Sundowns winning right there, and Orlando Paris and all that. So the Nigeria NFF confirmed their upcoming FIFA international friendly match. Nigeria going to play their friendly match against Russia, and that match going to be taking place. That is June 6th, and it's going to be Friday, June 6th. The NFF confirmed that. Okay, another friendly match that you need to know also, Algeria Football Federation also confirmed their friendly match against Sweden. That also going to be June 10th. Okay, June 10th. So far, this is the two countries from Africa that confirmed their friendly matches coming up in 3 months time. We promise you that we're going to be keeping updating you about friendly matches that our national team is going to be having. So now, very quick to Cameroon now. Cameroon set to play a rematch with Kenya, and here is what happened. African Cup of Nations qualifier, Cameroon played a match against Kenya, and that was way back October 11, was Friday, October 11, 2024 against Kenya, and Cameroon won that game by 4-1. And the reason why that match set to CAF going to take that responsibility for that two teams to play rematch again, they were suspected a Kenya national team goalkeeper involved with match fixing. That is what he was, because a video leak, and you can see the video on your screen by discussing some things right there. So based on that, CAF is set to take that match. So meaning if that match going to be playing like the way we got the news, meaning Cameroon going to be losing 3 points, and even if Cameroon lose the 3 points, Cameroon will still qualify because let me take you back very quick, because when we check where Cameroon even is qualify for the AFCON, Cameroon are leading. They qualify with 14 points, and Zimbabwe behind them gets 9 points. So even if CAF set up this match to replay, Cameroon losing 3 points, even if they lost against Kenya, Cameroon going to be having 12 points. So that is nothing will change. They will still be up there. And if Kenya win their game, they need more goals. They can able to overcome Zimbabwe, because Zimbabwe had 9 points. And as it stands now, Kenya also have 6 points. So if they win against Cameroon, the rematch, they're going to have 9 points. But Zimbabwe going to be leading them, leading Kenya. Goes different. Cameroon still going to be top there, so nothing will change about this match. But the reason why the match have to replay is because it have to be fair. When you look at some of the goals, you could see clearly that it's not really normal. Yes, we all know that football goals like this normally happen, but it was something very terrible. So the Kenya national team goalkeeper suspected a match fixing, and you can also see the video we just show you earlier on right here. So we'll wait and see when that match going to play, how it's going to go. We're going to be giving you guys update right here on this platform. Now let's move to the main. A lot of drama right here. I know some people, they open their ears, they want to hear the news. If your national team is not good, that is where you're going to be fighting with other people. We need point to, they must take point out to, they must take point out. By the way, the news we got that a football lawyer reported to Nigeria, one football platform in Nigeria called OwnGoNigeria.com, reported that FIFA will award 3 points and 3 goals to Lesotho. Why? Because that player, South Africa used him to play against Lesotho, was having 2 yellow cards. You can see it on your screen right there. So based on that, FIFA going to be deducting 3 points, 3 goals from South Africa given by Lesotho. And this message was coming from a football lawyer go by the name Jonas Michael Jonas, reported this to OwnGoNigeria.com. You know, if you follow football and you follow OwnGoNigeria.com, you will know that their news is always legit. So it is something that going to happen. But the lawyer said it is happened but not proved yet, so we cannot sit down here confirm that. So when official confirm, we're going to do what? We're going to try our best possible to let you know right here once again. And let's talk about this. How many of you follow Awini Unity platform for more than 3 years? If you remember, Ghana played match against South Africa back 2022 World Cup qualifiers back in Ghana, and there was some incident also happened right there. There was a kind of a penalty, Daniel Amati penalty given to Ghana, and South Africa also took that to FIFA. By the end of the day, nothing happened. For me being here, I always want things to be fair. Like I said, we all know it very well that the Makwena, if I don't know if I'm getting the name right, was having 2 yellow cards. And most of South Africans, they are aware of that the player was having 2 yellow cards, which he wasn't supposed to play against Lesotho. And whoever, I don't know, the coach, they went on to use the player against Lesotho, and they end up winning the game by 2-0. We all know that if a player have 2 yellow cards, you have to miss some certain game. And that game was a game against Lesotho in Zimbabwe. But they refused and they fixed that player to play that game for that 2 game, particular the game against Lesotho. So if FIFA and CAF have to be fair, the 3 points and 3 goals have to be deducted from South Africa. Deducting that 3 points, if you're going to qualify, you're going to qualify. If remember, I'm not saying this and probably I'm not saying this to favor other countries. Okay, I'm not a Nigerian. I'm a Ghanaian. If you may be following this platform, you don't know. Back 2022, when that penalty, the referee took against South Africa, play against Ghana, I was the first person who came out to condemn that. And this is the video I spoke about, that I am a Ghanaian, but I believe in Africa. I believe in African football. So if I see something that I feel like is not really right, I will not sit down here to support simply because of my country, because I want everything fair from Africa. And this is what I actually said about that game against South Africa.
Actually, Spain won yesterday, and Spain qualified to World Cup Qatar 2022. So congratulations to Spain, and congratulations to Ghana Black Stars who won 1-0 against South Africa. And my own opinion, I'm a Ghanaian, and I always want Ghana to win. I always want to see Ghana flying when it comes to football. But being honest, we are Africans, and we want Africa to do well. We want African football to improve. We want things to improve in Africa. But for me, seeing the penalty yesterday against South Africa, I think it was very, very soft. And they need to, Black Star players, they need to improve. Because if like it was South Africa, the referee took this penalty against Ghana, today all of us will be in here and social media talking about, because we'll be saying that because CAF president from South Africa, that is what the referee did that. So to me, the penalty was something that very, very soft. I won't say I'm a Ghanaian, so I have to say something that I feel like if it is me, I won't take it in that way. So I think they need to improve. African football, they need to improve, because you could see clearly that when Daniel Amate was falling down, Daniel Amate didn't even fall down.
So yeah, I guess
yet,
to
and the referee
a little bit for you. If you want the full video, what I spoke about back 3 years ago when Ghana played World Cup qualifiers against South Africa, I was the first person. I was the first Ghanaian to come out to condemn that, because if we want people to talk good about African football, we need to make sure that we always go against those things to make sure that if you have to qualify with fair point, fair result, fair goals. You know, so if you are from South Africa watching me, do not think that maybe probably I'm always talking about this simply because I want FIFA to deduct some points from you. No, but fair have to be, because a lot of South Africans, they know that the player was having 2 yellow cards. Maybe that is a lot of things we do not know about. And if there is something like that, then meaning they have to come out and declare everything for us to know what is going on. Yeah, so if, let's say, if they deduct 3 points, 3 goals from South Africa still have chance to qualify. Now, when you look at the group now, South Africa is topping so far with 13 points different, and followed by Rwanda 8 points, followed by Benin 8 points, followed by Nigeria 7 points, and followed by Lesotho 6 points. So what's going to happen is that if Lesotho gets 3 points, they're gonna go second behind South Africa with just 1 point. But there is something here I do not also understand. Guys, let's talk about this. Now, South Africa are going to play home. They're going to go away to play against Lesotho and Zimbabwe away. But I don't know why they have to allow this to happen. I feel like those countries, South Africa, Lesotho, and Zimbabwe, they both are from CONSAFA region. So I feel like they all want South Africa to qualify. If not that, why Zimbabwe do not have a stadium to host their game against South Africa? So that game they are going to play in South Africa. Could you imagine that? They are going to play the Zimbabwe game that Zimbabwe is supposed to play at home. because of their stadium do not approve for their next games. So based on that, they are taking their own game, going back to South Africa where they are going to play against, where they should have go, CAF should have let them go and play at different countries, let's say Morocco or maybe Cote d'Ivoire and other countries that have good facilities. But this is a big chance also given to South Africa, because South Africa is supposed to go away to play against Zimbabwe. But now they are not going away again. They are going to play at home against Zimbabwe, because Zimbabwe took their game going back to South Africa to play. So meaning South Africa, it is in the paper that South Africa is going to play away, but they are playing in South Africa with a lot of their fans. So that one even going to help South Africa to win. Also, Lesotho supposed to play their game home against South Africa. They do not also have a proof stadium, so they also took their game, their next game, going back to South Africa to play. So meaning all South Africa games, the 4 remaining games, it is only one game South Africa going to play away, and that is going to be against I think Rwanda. Let me get it very quick so I won't. I think they are going to play against Rwanda. Yep. So you see, it is only one game. It is only one game South Africa going to play away. Only one game. No, not Rwanda. South Africa, one game. They are going to play. Yeah, they don't even have a away game. Yeah, they don't even have a away game. The away game that they're supposed to play is against Zimbabwe and Lesotho. But now, those games are taken back to South Africa to play in South Africa because of Zimbabwe and Lesotho do not have approval stadium. Their stadiums do not approve by CAF. So those 2 games, Zimbabwe and Lesotho, are going to play in South Africa. And my personal opinion, I feel like it shouldn't that happen too. They should have, because what do you think? What do you think about all these games here? Meaning now South Africa don't have a away game. Yes, it is on paper that they are going to play away against Zimbabwe and Lesotho, like I said. But that games is going to be taking place in South Africa. So meaning all the games South Africa going to play, they're going to play all those games back in South Africa. With South Africa going to beat Lesotho again, they're going to beat only Nigeria game that's going to be tough for South Africa. But I can assure you that that game is going to be very, very tight. South Africa, very good at home. Nigeria, very good away. So that game, you can never predict who is going to win that game. But aside that game, I feel like South Africa, they're going to beat Zimbabwe, they're going to beat Lesotho again, and they're going to beat Rwanda. So even if they drop 3 points, they lose the 3 points, it's going to be very difficult for the other countries. What do you think? But South Africa, this news that came out that FIFA did that 3 points, but that is not really confirmed yet. So we cannot, like I said, we cannot sit down here to confirm that for you. Okay, so that is the latest news we have for you right here on this platform. Thank you so much for always staying here with us at Awini Unity platform.